That was an entirely new experience. Not like this one. Whenever you're ready, old timer. Okay, two things to discuss today with you fine folks. Number one, I suffered a major defeat recently in terms of vlogging. There was actually two defeats, but it comes under the same category. Royally fucked me off, number one, and then number two royally fucked me off even more because, well, it's basically the same thing, only a different format. So here we go. Let me think. First thing was the fact that I suffered from what I know a lot of other vloggers have done with the drift when it comes to the delete all button. When reviewing a video I'd done, because I didn't have my PC to hand or a computer, I reviewed it on my drift, which is something I will never do again. I've lectured people on this and I feel like a dick for doing it, but on the drift, when you're reviewing, you've got the choice to view one, view all, delete one, delete all. And my drift was being a bit slow, or the button wasn't reacting as quick, because it's getting older now. So I pressed down to delete one, because I just reviewed it. It was absolute garbage. It was about 20 seconds long. I thought there's no point in having it on there, it's just taking up space that I could use. Now, bear in mind, I had approximately 25 gig of video on the card. So as you can probably tell, this did not please me when I clicked down. It seemed to take a while, so I clicked again and hit enter, and it went down to delete all. So I nearly fucking cried because there was so much footage on there. Plugged it into my machine, did a data recovery. I got two videos back, I think it was. One was one of the infamous Welsh ride-outs, but there's not much happened in it. And the other one was just a piddly-ass ride from my house to work. You know, I didn't even do anything on that ride. I didn't talk, I didn't say anything. So, that really fucked me off. 25 gig lost. So then I vowed to always, like as often as possible, to copy my footage over to my laptop or my PC, depending on where I was. Here's where fuck up number two comes into it. I grabbed my laptop one night and decided, well, I've got a lot of these videos and I'm going back to my PC tomorrow, so I will take all of these videos at once via my old hard drive, which I trusted with my life, back to my PC for storage. Now, I can't even remember how many gigs it was, because it's weeks worth of footage that I'd saved up on there, because I'm doing all my rides to and from work and stuff that happens at work at my second job, so I'd really saved up a lot of footage. Here's where it gets painful. Fucking hell, it still makes me mad now. Rather than do it the old-fashioned way, copy and paste, I'm still of the old school where I cut everything. I don't see the point in making copies. What's the worst that could happen? Prick. So I cut all of them, pasted them onto the hard drive, and yeah, took the hard drive away with me, plugged it into my machine, and my computer said it didn't recognise the hard drive as a hard drive. You know, it said a drive has been connected. Couldn't tell me what the hell it was, so I was like, alright, that's a bit upsetting. Maybe it's just my PC. Maybe I'll have to transfer it to a machine here and then there, and then, you know, just bounce my stuff around a bit to get it to my computer. Plugged it into another machine, it said installing device, unrecognised device. I was like, no. yes, it for whatever reason my hard drive was duff. Tried plugging it into the original laptop, duff. It wouldn't have it. Nothing would recognise that hard drive was a hard drive. I've had this hard drive. It's 100 gig. I've had it since way back when, since before I got my Honda CG, so it's years old. And the fucking thing finally gave up the ghost. I wanted to fucking cry. I really did. So yeah, I just wanted to fucking cry right there and then, because not once but twice I'd been stung by the fucking data ghost. So a lot of swearing, a lot of crying later. I've come up with a plan. One, I'm only going to use up-to-date fucking hardware for copying my shit around. Two, I'm only gonna I'm not gonna cut anymore, I'm gonna copy. So yes, my hard drives are gonna be full of videos, but I'm gonna have at least 2 copies of each video. There's no way I'm suffering this pain again, because it's a fucking nightmare. Doing videos, like one of them was a response to Southern Fried Tom, and it was, in my opinion and everyone else's, fucking brilliant. Best vlog ever created. It would have won me Nobel Peace Prizes and all sorts of shit, but because it got deleted, you'll never see it. So you'll have to take my word for it. Gutted. Okay, number 2 topic. This one boils down to the fact that recently, I can't believe I'm talking about this on my bike, but I've been looking at other bikes. Sorry girl, sorry baby, don't hate me. But as we all know, I'm a bit of an outdoorsy type person. I like to get out into the wilderness, play in the woods and whatnot. And that's my thing. I enjoy getting out to the wilderness. So I want a bike that I can possibly do that on, you know, go to campsites and stuff. And although I could take this bike camping, theoretically, without horribly, disgracefully massacring this bike to carry all my gear, it'd be a bit of a pain in the hole. So I've been looking at the likes of the Royal Enfield Bullet or the Classic 500, and you got the Triumph Bonneville T100. I like the one T100 because it's got the dual dials. Sad, I know. But I've been looking at them because basically I am too short for the bigger bikes. Now, that would lead on to a topic of its own, how to ride a bigger bike sort of thing if you are a short ass twat like me. But that's where it all boils down to. I'm too short for a tourer, like a pro tourer sort of thing, like a Tiger or a BMW. I'm too short for them. So I'd have to go for a classic style cruiser, which, I like them, but I prefer to have something that can do a little bit more. So it would end up being like the Bonneville or a Royal Enfield. The big question is, getting to my original point, do I change my name? If I change motorcycles, should I change my name? Or should I stay the same? I mean, I've got a nice little fan base, 195 subs at the moment. I'll do a little celebration when I get to 200. It's a little milestone for me. Do I change my name? So I'm never going to be huge. I'm never going to be one of these vloggers like Baron Von Grumble, Skeggy, Captain Rambunctious. Well, any of you fuckers who do vlogging, because you're all amazing, and I'm A twat. I'll never get over that. I'm just a twat. I'm a likeable twat. So the big question is, if I change bike, do I change name? I'm leaning towards yes, but I'm unsure. Unsure. I mean, it might be a minor change, like one of the words in the name will be changed, or it might be a full change, like I might go from being BritNinja88 to Twat on a Triumph, something like that. That's just off the top of my head. Obviously these plans are way off in the distance because there's no fucking way I can afford a new motorbike right now. But it's something that is on the books. I'm definitely not going to be riding this ZX6R forever. I'm definitely not getting a sports bike again. As much fun as they are and as much as I enjoy riding sports bikes, it doesn't tie in with what I like to do in the rest of my time. Plus, if I'm completely honest, I'm too short for this bike. I have to tiptoe everywhere.